Start telling me who you got in this next match. Hit me up online.
Okay, it's going to be Gage here. Gage in the black singlet out there. He's a senior, 19-0. You know his credentials, and one of the top wrestlers in the country, I believe, ranked in the top 5 right now. Brad Johnson from Lockport. Brad will be in the yellow singlet, or Lockport, excuse me. And Brad is senior, 22-0 also. So this is 2 undefeated people, and we'll just let you kind of watch here and as far as seeing what's going on.
Yeah, Brad's ranked 7th in the country, so both are nationally ranked. Gage is 3rd in the country.
Shot with the arm out and didn't take it with him, so he couldn't score and just bailed out quickly. Again, that's something you really can't teach, that hip strength and aggressiveness. Wasn't a pretty shot, but he just came at him real hard and got the 2. And here's where, to me, Harrah is the most effective. He gets on top of you, and he understands the object of the sport's to get a pin. So he leads 2-0.
Oh, he's here for the home run, baby.
Watch how active he stays with this. Eventually comes to the crossface, and then he's just dangerous once he gets in there with it. Boy did a nice job countering. He was looking for the cradle off the crossface, and the guy got his leg out and didn't let it come in. Needs to get a fresh start off the bottom. There he goes. 2-0, 58 seconds left, first period. You don't want to lay underneath him. You've got to get moving right away to have a chance.
Coaches, a reminder to turn in your MVP ballot as well. Coaches are reminded to turn in their most valuable wrestler ballot.
Well, Mike, you're not going to believe this Hall of Fame list that is coming in, baby. Green Lantern, Nequa fan. I'm a first ballot. There's some good ones on here.
Harrah riding him tough again on top. We're inside 40 seconds, still 2-0.
Does Hall of Fame mean most controversial?
It's whatever.
It's whatever?
I mean, you know, does Barry Bonds get in the Hall of Fame because he takes steroids? I don't know. But he's a ball player. I mean, he was a Hall of Famer before he injected himself. You know what I mean?
Looks like we've got some blood, so we'll take blood time here. Still 2-0 in favor of Harrah.
I guess we could take a moment to run through our sponsors here real quick.
Yep.
Again, easywhistle.com. Check them out online. There's a link on Illinois Matmen. Well as the To Be the Best wrestling novel series. If you're up for an inspiring read to start your new year, pick up the To Be the Best series of wrestling fiction novels. These books about a Midwestern high school wrestling team have gained a loyal following from wrestling fans across the country. There's also a link on Illinois Matmen to buy that book this holiday season. Also, Hononegah Wrestling Club, Coach Kaiser there, and J.D. Oliva at Video Infinity.
Okay, we're all set again to go. First period, 32 seconds left. Harrah leads 2-0. He does a nice job of stopping the initial move, and once he gets you set, he looks that crossface real hard. Trying to lock up the cradle. He's got it locked. Going to try and suicide it. Not a wise choice. Nice job of countering that. Hey, Johnson with the reversal.
He's going to have to practice that one with my buddy.
Again,
Powell.
I'm not big on suicides. Anytime you go to your back, yeah, I know it works, but the one time it doesn't.
You just got to have that confidence that you can go across your back and not get stuck. If you do it and you work it, it works every time because the man usually isn't looking for it.
Unfortunately, my guys that I coach aren't as athletic as some of those twister type of guys, so it doesn't always work.
Our guys are stupid. They don't know any better, so they just get tired from day
2-2,
one.
second period. Harrah will go on the bottom. Again, this boy from Lockport's really impressed me with his game plan. He kind of understands what it takes to do some things, and he stayed in there and kept out of Harrah's cradles and so on. One time he got locked up, he was able to score with it. So again, he's 22-0. He's no slouch out there either, Andre.
No. And I like the part that Gage told me during the interview. I don't know if you heard it, but they're friends. You know, this isn't going to be personal. This is business. But away from the mat, they get along.
Well, that's just it. You walk out in that circle, you've got no friends. You walk off of it, that's what it should be, wrestling. That's why you should do it as a kid. Get out, get a chance to meet different people, see different environments and things like that. That's the one thing all boys should learn.
I think he said he's been wrestling him and knowing him since he was 6. And that's what this is. This is a lifetime experience.
They'll remember each other, be friends for life, probably, actually. Again, 2-2, minute and 25 seconds left, second period. And Johnson's riding him real tough on there, and top. Harrah's got the head down, which is never a good sign. And go ahead and Roy Snyder would be our head referee here. Looking for the hammerlock. He's got the hammerlock in. Tough to score with it from where he is at the out-of-bounds line. 59 seconds left. We're still 2-2 and got a little bit more blood.
Just got my first vote for Duke Burke, Hall of Fame.
He probably voted for himself.
Oh, you guys are brutal when your family comes down on you.
What's the list look like? We got a minute here. Let's see.
I got Burke.
Okay. Danny or Duke?
I believe it's Duke.
Okay.
Well, they just said Burke, but you know.
Probably Danny Burke.
Yeah, that's true.
Danny Burke's pretty
yeah,
active.
Yeah.
I guarantee he voted for himself. He's on his feet. Harrah tries to get that switch off coming to his feet, and Johnson's done a nice job of blocking it. We're inside 50 seconds. Ian Harrah needs to get a fresh start. He should jump and get out of bounds if he can. Whereas if I'm Johnson, I just ride him there till you get in trouble. Now we'll get a fresh start, 38 seconds. Second period, 2-2 here in one of our feature matchups. And again, we've had so many great ones. You hate to call this one a feature. But two undefeated kids, both nationally ranked. It's been a good one.
Yeah. I like how the crowd's still here, even though the big guys are coming up.
Well, I tell you what, I'd stay to watch this Bain kid wrestle. I don't know how he'll do in this match, but that one between him and Yorkville in the semis, I like watching heavyweights who are willing to wrestle like that. We're under 20. Harrah really needs to get a point here.
Oh, Johnson's coming on with it here.
Yeah, he's looking to turn him now instead of just riding it out. He's going for that hammerlock. Now again, we'll put you in a coaching position here. If you're Harrah, you take bottom after you just got ridden for a minute and 40 seconds, or you go on your feet.
I need to be on my feet. And I mean, forget the twist and stuff. But can he get out? He sure didn't get out there. Oh, he went.
Oh, I'm sorry. Johnson must have had choice. He took bottom. And Harrah cut him, apparently, from what we see. So Harrah would trail 3-2. He didn't have confidence that he could turn him off the top.
He needs that chance to hit that cradle or whatever it is he's doing.
My fault as far as setting you up there as far as the scenario then. But Johnson will lead 3-2 with a minute and 45 left. And same thing you talked about earlier. Harrah hasn't had to go 6 minutes often.
Here we go, baby.
There's a pretty shot when he needed it. So now he'll lead 4-3.
And that's what he wanted. Gage wanted to be on his feet.
Oh, when he goes after it, it's impressive.
Yeah, remember now, this is an offensive lineman. In football,
I thought he was a running back.
Was he a running back?
Yeah, he played tailback for him.
Okay.
And now he's got Johnson, where Johnson moving around a little bit. Gage took a bad shot there. We're a minute and 20. Johnson's in tight, coming off of a reshot. Harrah smartly got him to the edge of the mat where he'll try and bail out if possible. And Johnson would like to stay in if he can.
Well, he's in trouble here.
Yeah, Johnson needs to run to his left real hard and keep the toes in. Didn't quite get there fast enough.
Oh, that could have been two.
Yeah, referee was right there. He saw the knee come out before the head popped up. He was standing right there looking at it.
There's
our 5 left.
Our first boo of the day.
Yeah, but they're sitting 50 yards away, and they can't see like this guy. He was right on it. Oh, there he snapped that head down. 2 takedowns, 6-4 with under 50 left.
Wow.
Johnson really likes this hammerlock series. Notice the way he steps off and tries to twist the arm to get it behind him.
I'll say this right now. When I see guys on the bottom, you got to work on bottom for the next level. You just got to. You got to get those hips clear, get up to your base.
It's a nice ride that he's doing. Wrist ride and comes through the crotch when he needs to keep him under control. We're under 30 seconds left. 6-4 in favor of Johnson, and he's really impressed us, Andre.
Yeah,
Hadn't known much about him because we don't see much of him from down our way, but he does some things real nice. Very well coached and good competitor and things like that. He's not 22-0 for without having some ability.
He's a big boy too. He's just tall.
He's gonna 6-4 with under 5 seconds left. Harrah trying to get to that switch. It's not gonna be there. So you got to see a great match here.
There you go.
Champion at 192 pounds, Brad Johnson from Lockport. Record 23-0, a senior. He beats Gage Harrah, a senior from Crystal Lake Central. Gage coming in was 19-0.
And Gage is not happy about that either, boy.